Hey guys, getting in some words for NaNoWriMo. If you don't know what NaNoWriMo is, it stands for National Novel Writing Month and it happens every single November. So we try to write 50,000 words of a book during these 30 days. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Let's be honest. But sometimes the best thing that you can do in order to get more words on the page is simply to have somebody else who is also working on crazy projects just like you are. So today I'm going to be working on my project, and this is a perfect time for you to work on yours too. So let me know in the comments what it is that you are working on today. I would love to hear from you guys. And in the meantime, I'm going to get started on my project. So in case you are wondering what I am working with today, I do have kind of my summary for each of my beats. I set up a beat sheet kind of thing for my story. And then, so I am utilizing Save the Cat, writes a novel this year. It is my first time using this. I'm kind of excited. It's going well. And one of the things that I've noticed is that it does kind of help push you along on certain things that your story may be lacking. So that's been really interesting because it's asking for information for different beats, and then you can go, oh, you know what, that's right, I do actually need something there, and you can kind of fill it in with something that you didn't know that you needed. So that's been kind of interesting. It's helped fill holes on a plot that I thought was actually well done. So it's good to know. Then I've also got a scene beat sheet that was created by a writing friend of mine. So this actually breaks down, you know, we've done scene cards before, and scene cards can often kind of help you figure out what goes into a scene. And then she actually created a scene beat sheet based off of the beats in Save the Cat. So I'm actually going to be filling these out for my story today as well, to just kind of figure out what else goes in it. So I've got my word count thing here. I've got this thing to help me write. That's what I've got my Scrivener on. So I'm using Scrivener and everything. Hey, Kylie Bear. How are you doing? So yeah, let me know what you're going to be working on today. I would love to see what it is you've got as a project, because Nano is never ending. All right. Kylie and Chris are typing today. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. You should be typing every day. All right. Do you guys want to do a timer for these for a sprint or just to see how much you can do in that amount of time. Let's see what we can do. All right, I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna write some stuff by hand here. So, got my handy dandy phone here. Let's get the flip timer. Okay. All right, what do you guys think? 20 minutes for a timer. Get a little extra few minutes in there. Make sure that you can get your 20 minutes of solid working on your project. Are you ready? Dun, dun, dun. All right, here we go. 20 minutes. Go. All right, Lori and Maria, let's do this. Yeah. Hey, stop. Okay. Okay, I need a dog's name. If anybody comes up with a cool dog name, let me know. Nacho Twinkie Latte. Lori, I think you're hungry. Yep. So, okay. Ooh. Getting a phone call. Okay. So, more information, personality, era, etc. Okay. It's like, let's think before electricity, kind of on a farm. Ironically, Kylie Hank, yes, would probably be a great name, but that is my real dog's name. So I'm not sure I can use that. He may feel exploited. So, and I use my own dog's names a lot, but I'm trying not to. That's why it's hard. I don't know. Bye, Maria. Thanks for joining us. Cujo? Wasn't that like a big scary dog in like a Stephen King book or something? Bud Blue Fern. I think I'm gonna make him like a lab. So I'm not sure I can do blue because I don't think that would work for him. But Bud sounds too simple and too modern. I don't know. See, this is hard. Why would you think you would get Bingo? No. I can't name the dog Bingo. I really will sing it all the time. Where does it take place? It takes place. Okay, so it's kind of a Rapunzel situation, but instead of just a tower, she's stuck on like on a large acreage where nobody else is allowed to go. Go with your favorite. Ooh, you're expecting me to choose one favorite author. See that? That's just too tricky. Too tricky. See, I can't name the dog Espresso. I can't name it after one of my obsessions. Mocha, y'all. No foods. London, Rome, Paris. I don't think they would know that those places existed because these people don't really get out. They're kind of okay. So think, think Princess Bride. That's the land. That's the house. That's the homestead. Princess Bride. Shaky for sure. I love that so much. Dog. Well, it is classic. No. Oh, this is so fun. No. You guys. Oh my words. Who would think that I would get hung up on a dog's name? As you wish. No, Lancelot. Y'all, this is hilarious. Lancelot would actually almost work. That might work, y'all. Okay, Lancelot is questionable. I'm putting it down as a possible. That might work because you could call him Lance for short. He's got a nickname and everything. Okay. All right, Lancelot's possible. Humperdinck. Oh, I just can't. Play-Doh. That's just too close to Pluto, which is Mickey Mouse's dog. Or is that Goofy's dog? I can't tell. Do they share custody? I think they do. Dink for. Not mature enough for these conversations. No. Okay, it's Mickey's dog. Okay, I don't know. I'm thinking they might share custody. Sometimes Pluto hangs out with Goofy. It's fine. Mercury. Y'all, Otis, stop. You would think with 4 dogs I'd be able to figure out a dog's name, but apparently not. Now you're just naming planets. No. Venus is a girl. Butter. I love these reasons behind it too. Herc, like Hercules. He's not that strong. Short for Buttercup. Y'all are hilarious. I love this so much. Oh. Florin. All right, y'all took the Princess Bride thing like and just rolled with it. Gilder. It's like you guys think this is a joke or something. Patagonia. Pat for short. Y'all are having way too much fun. Way too much fun. Hi, okay. If he was named iocane powder, though, if he was named iocane, would that mean that maybe he couldn't smell? Because it's supposed to be tasteless and have no smell. Maybe that would be like the only dog that doesn't stink. Would be because its name is iocane. It's just oh my god, pet peeve. No. I just can't. Y'all, pet peeve. That. Oh my god. Okay, it's between Lancelot and Peeve. Oh my words, that's amazing. Oh, that's just too funny. Someone actually named their dog Peeve just to tick off the fiance. Fortunately, they didn't get married. It might have been a sign. Obviously, it's a sign. They don't have a sense of humor. That's a boot right out the door right there. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Kylie? No. No. We all know how I feel about the renegades. No. Oh, that's weird. I looked up behind me where they usually are and I point, but on the screen it's backwards. So I was like, where are my books? They're on the other side of the screen. We're good. Who donated the books? I love it. Oh man. No. Okay, so the 20 minutes are up. Tedley winks. Y'all. I ask one question about a dog's name, and oh my words, it just goes off. Yeah, so okay, so the renegades thing, like seriously, I usually point this direction, but the thing that it's showing me on the screen is backwards because that's how StreamYard does it. So it's mirrored. So I'm looking up at the thing where it usually shows me the Renegades books, and I'm like, why are the Renegades books not there? I'm like, who would steal my Renegades books of all trilogies to choose to take out of my office? Why would you take those? Well, on the screen it looks like they're over there, but they're not. They're over there, so I saw them on the other side. Oh, that's weird. Yes, you do not know I'm not a big fan of the Renegades series. Although the Cinder series is supposed to be great, which is by the same author. It's just the Renegade series was not my favorite. Extremely verbose, which is ironic because apparently her editor told her to make them longer. Should have been one book, honestly, in my opinion. If you want to know more about my thoughts on that, it's on Goodreads. If you want to be friends on Goodreads, I'm funky like feathers on Goodreads too. Yeah. So like 20 minutes of writing simple stuff like that. I worked on a scene beat sheet. Like I said, if you have not tried this other kind of setup of breaking down the information for your see, that's the dog names. I'm telling you, it seriously, something as simple as coming up with the dog's name. It seems simple enough. And I was like, oh, the dog doesn't have a name yet. It'll be fine. And then I was like, oh, I'll just ask about dog names. Everyone has this thing about dog names. I don't know why. But, you know, even in a story, especially in a movie, oh dear goodness, in a movie, if there's a dog or a cat that has a more of a personality than a cardboard box that they go in, hello, Aphrodite. you end up, paying more attention to the animal. I mean, John Wick series. Let's just start there. If you've never seen the John Wick series, it literally comes down to you don't mess with someone's dog. Okay, like you can't kill the dog. Don't kill the dog. Don't kill a cat that has a personality. It'll seriously offend your readers and your people watching your movie because nobody wants to see the animals get hurt. I am one of those people. If a dog gets injured, I want to see it come back to life, by golly. Like, or, a massive revenge of some kind has to happen. If it's a fairy tale inspired, I like Grimm, Pearl for dog names. That does make sense. It definitely does make sense. I do like Peeve. I think that is a hilarious name. And I just might, it literally in my head, it's between Lancelot and Peeve. I think that's funny. Although the character this dog belongs to is kind of based on Stuart from Big Bang Theory. That's who owns this dog, right? I have this love of Big Bang Theory. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, so I've got Stuart in it, which I thought was kind of fun. But I mean, how are y'all doing with Nano so far? It's day 10. Ironically enough, day 7, I was handing out goodie bags, like driving around passing out goodie bags for my writers in my region. And I forgot to log my words. Yeah. So don't forget to log your words because day 7, I did not get my words down. Buttercup. See, I do love Buttercup, but it's going to be a boy dog. It's supposed to be a boy dog. That's why. I have a doggo. But I promise it's a fantasy tale and it has a very happy ending, including a happy ending for the dog. That's all I can say without giving it away. It better. If there's an animal, it has to have a good ending somehow with the whole situation. Oh my goodness. I'm right. Ha ha. Around 20K edited. Nicely done, Lori. That's pretty awesome. That's some big numbers right there. Somebody I know in our region already finished their 50K. Y'all. I'm going to guess though that they don't have like kids everywhere and animals everywhere. 17.5. That is awesome. There is no gender. You know what? You're right, actually. I'm not participating in Nano, but I am writing with everyone. See, that's amazing. First pass edited, not done. Last 2, I was done sub 10 days. Woo, girl. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, my friend, this writer I'm actually going to be talking to tonight, who's local in my area as well. He has done it where the last day of Nano, he busted out 25K. How? Why? I'm not really sure. Because like he was really behind and then finally got down to the last day and just like took the day off and just got all the words out at once and didn't even do like talks to text. Can you imagine how sore your fingers would be at that point? Yes, right, Victoria? Must be writing full time. I don't know, but that is amazing. Like just to be able to have that much of the story in your head at one time and be able to go, oh my goodness, I've got it. And just, that would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. If you get going, you can do 10K in sub 5 hours. Not wrong. I have done a few 10Ks in a day. Not easy, but like I said, usually by the end of that day, I'm like, my fingers, like the pads of my finger. I don't know if I hit the keys that hard, but like the pads of my fingers will be sore, just from the constant clicking. So, Victoria, slacker, but happy to get some words rather than no words written. Exactly. Total's only 3,500. Hey, that's 3,500 more than what you had. You've got work to do. You're working without an outline. And flip between 2 books. Oh my words. See, I don't understand how anybody can write without an outline. It doesn't click in my head, if that makes sense. Like I know for some people it just flows and somehow that works. But like in my head, I just don't. It just doesn't make sense to me. Next day, can't write mentally. Yeah. So if you ever have tried 10K in a day, and there is actually a Facebook page specifically for this, it's an awesome group actually to get in it. Lara Parrish is over there. She's also the Courtney Project on YouTube, and she will send you a free sticker if you do the 10K in a day or if you do the 50K in a day. It's actually really cool. And I've done it several times. But I mean, literally, there's a whole group of people, and sometimes they will set aside a day during the month and go, okay, we're all going to try to write on this day and write 10K in a day. And the easiest way that I've done 10K in a day, just personally, is I will try to get at least 1,000 words in an hour. And usually I can kind of crank that through because I'll be able to type at least 1,000, which means that you get more than 1,000, and then take the rest of the hour off to like mentally get back together, go to the bathroom, refill your water, reheat some coffee, get a snack. And then when it hits the hour again, then I start over and I do another at least 1,000. So I end up getting 10K in one day. You know, not too difficult, but still not easy, right? There's stunt writing. It's great for it. Okay, so and Lori's right. 10K days are really, really good for therapy or journaling, because that way also, again, like if you don't have an outline, sometimes the plots don't really flow as easily. So if you're journaling though, or doing stream of consciousness, it can just kind of, go with your thoughts, and it's a lot easier to just crank those out. Michelle McKenzie is here. MV McKenzie. Hello, madam. If you haven't checked out her channel, MV McKenzie has a YouTube channel as well. And so she's been kind of doing some different videos along NaNoWriMo. I know that I haven't done NaNoWriMo videos this year. I'm sorry, you guys. At the same time, I'm not. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Just like how Lori called me Bazinga earlier. Yes, I am in roller derby. My name is Bazinga as a skater. So I've been dealing with roller derby. I'm dealing with ML for Nano. There's just, trying to write a book at the same time. There's regular work. I still have a kid, you guys. So, there's a lot behind the scenes, but it's a lot of fun. So I do as much as I can, but I haven't been able to juggle the recording of videos as well as I usually do. I'm going to be working on that though. Don't worry. I've got actually this really cool secret plan where I'm going to get more stuff done. So don't worry. It's all in the works, right? All right. So do you guys want to do another round of writing? And then this way, hopefully, so we're not going to talk about dog names this time. And so you'll be able to get more stuff done. Are you guys ready? You want to do another 20 minutes? Okay, Aphrodite, hardcore outliner, and really think that's why I'm able to get so much written. I never get blocked. So I like that knocks on wood thing. I mean, all the more power to you if you don't get blocked up. That is amazingly awesome, because it is really, really difficult if you're trying to crank out those words. And suddenly it's just like, what do I say next? Right? So yeah, I'm hardcore outlining as well. I love outlining. Seriously, if I could outline a book and then just hand that over to somebody and let them fill in all the blanks and do the rest, that would make my day. That would make life so easy. If I could sell just packs of that, and then, I think that would be amazing. I could totally do that. Totally do that. So Oso means bear. Tell me which language. You can't just throw that out there. You have to say what language it is. Yeah. Doing a rebel, writing 1 or maybe 2 business books. See, that's really cool. I'm actually really excited about that. Yeah. And by the way, your background is beautiful, because I've seen you in Zoom calls, and like wherever you're sitting, your walls are very nice. Lori, Spanish. Okay. See, I should know that because I took, 5 years of Spanish? You would expect me to know that, but it's been a long time, y'all. Yeah. That's why I love writers, because we all have our own paths, and it's also great. It is really cool. Oh, so apparently it's bear in Latin as well. See, the more you know, right? Every day, learn something new. Okay, no, I cannot see you right now, Victoria. I'm saying from our Zoom calls with the local thing. That's when I've seen you around. Oh, Special Agent. Oh my words. Okay, if you have not seen Special Agent Oso TV show on PBS Kids, yes, I've watched Special Agent Oso. All I have to say is bless his heart. If you are not from Texas, that means, oh my words, I feel sorry for this bear. So many bad things happen to this poor character, and it's always the simple things that he needs so much help with. Yes, Special Agent Oso. Oh, wow, that's a blast from the past, y'all. My kid used to watch it all the time. You feel bad for this character. Not Caillou. No, we don't talk about Caillou. Caillou was canceled for a reason. Nope. That's like traumatic. Okay, yes, Victoria, don't worry. Your home office is beautiful. Okay, we can't see you right now. Oh, MV McKenzie published a book today. Congratulations. Well done. That is awesome. Let us know about the book, at least the title. Is it available on Amazon? Where can we find it? How much do I want to dislike the dog? The dog in the story, Lori, I don't want to dislike this dog. This dog in my story is simply the messenger. Okay. He's kind of like a courier pigeon. He just takes the letters back and forth between two. So he's going to be a nice dog. He belongs to a baker, if that matters. So I don't know if that matters, but yes, he belongs to a baker. I want to like the dog. The dog is sweet. It's you want to like the guy because of his dog. Does that make sense? When you like the dog so much, you're like, maybe I'll stick around just because I like his dog. It's that kind of situation. No. So, well, technically Ursa in Latin, but it's related. Okay, cool. I love this language lesson. This is really cool. When I was a nanny, my family had a huge dog named Oso, and I fell in love. See, okay, so that makes sense. It makes sense. Grieving in Blood is the name of the book. Just waiting for it to go live. That's really cool. I love it. Hermes is the owner, unlikable. Hermes, since it's a delivery dog. You guys, this is so fun. Oh my goodness. Okay. Someone's trying to find MV McKenzie. So actually it's MV. I don't think there's any periods between the first two initials and then McKenzie, right? So yeah, it's interesting. So the character that the dog belongs to, like I said, he's not very well educated. He's a baker in like the town. If you put together the little town that you get in the opening scene of Beauty and the Beast, where like she's walking around and singing, and then the Princess Bride farm, that's kind of the land that I'm putting together here. So the baker dude is going to work there, and his character is based off of Stuart from Big Bang Theory. So just very like self-flagellating, and like he's not really confident in himself, right? But like he has the sweetest dog. That's kind of what we're going for. See, all of y'all are going with Hermes. I'm just saying though, I don't think my character would know who that was, so he wouldn't be able to name his dog after somebody he doesn't know exist. Trey, like the thing that you carry, yeah, which ironically is my brother's name. In case you're wondering, my brother is the third, so we'd call him Trey for the third. I don't know if I can call it dog Trey. It'd be just too funny. I wouldn't be able to take it seriously. I would laugh the whole time. Yeah, see, I know it's like pick on your sibling thing with, naming them a pet, but I can't do that to my brother. My brother's huge. The dog's not that big. Like my brother is full foot taller than me, and I helped deliver this dude. Yeah, yeah, Trey, TRE. But yeah. So I don't think I can name a dog Trey. I think it'd just be way too funny. I can't. Right? All right, I'm gonna set a timer for 15 minutes. Let's see how many words we can get down in 15 minutes. You guys, we got this. Okay, we got this. 15 minutes on the clock. Go. There you go. All right, timer has gone off. Oh my goodness. Michelle, I can already tell this book is going to be a nightmare to edit later. Welcome to Nano. So now that's one thing actually that I've kind of mentioned lately that came up last year during Nano is that a lot of writers, especially booktubers and WriterTube and all of that, when it comes to NaNoWriMo, a lot of them have kind of changed their, I don't know, methods when it comes to Nano, because they are, instead of just trying to get that 50K, a lot of people have changed their tactics and just decided to try to go for quality over quantity, which, you know, I don't think is wrong. It's kind of that balance of, you know, really decide what you want your goals to be. Yes, a lot of times for Nano, it ends up that it's going to be a lot to edit later, just because people try to not use contractions and dialogue and stuff just to try to get the word count. So yes, try to go for quality over, you know, just necessarily quantity. But that's where things like what we were talking about earlier about doing maybe like a little bit of a journal entry or doing some stream of consciousness or something. That way you can just get words on a page if you need to, but you still get that word count where it just kind of beefs your numbers a little bit, right? And I don't know what it is about November or if it's Nano or what it is, but for some reason, there's a lot that happens in my head in November. So writing some kind of journal entry or something to just kind of get words on a page can also beef up your numbers tremendously. Also, if you are a student and working on any papers, I just talked to somebody about this Monday, actually, when I was dropping off goodie bags, they mentioned that they were writing something for college. And they were like, you know, can we count that for our word count? And I was like, absolutely. It's structured writing. Yes, you should count that. And they were like, oh, well, that totally changes my word count. And I was like, yeah, I figured. So yeah, something to keep in mind, like obviously don't count text messages and that kind of thing. But yes, if you are writing anything for journal or class or a major thing for work or something, yes, all of those words count. So Lori, yes, getting some thoughts flowing out of the way just so you can get back to the story. Exactly. That's my big thing is like, seriously, I get in my head. And like I said, there's 1,000 things happening behind the scenes. And so when there's a lot of stuff going on, it can be very cathartic to just sit down and get all the stuff out of your head, and then you can focus on the story, right? I'm notoriously slow, and it's because I edit as I write. I can't do it any other way. Okay, so I'm literally a freelance editor, you guys. So yes, I kind of do a similar thing. However, because one of my things is, you know, I try to be as descriptive as possible while I'm writing. However, that usually leads to a lot of redundancies, which I find when I do a read through, right? So when I'm doing a read through, someone like me, like, oh, well, I said that like 3 times. Why did I say that 3 times? Oh, I was just trying to make sure that I was, you know, very descriptive, but I can take most of this out. So little things like that. I mean, write the whole word. If you spell a word wrong, you can correct the spelling kind of thing. Like some people will literally put tape over their delete buttons or like pop them off so they can't use them. I'm not saying that if something is spelled wrong, you know, that you can't like fix the spelling, but you know, we just don't want you taking out big chunks, you know, like allow the ideas to flow. And that again is part of the reason that I outline so much, is just so that the primary ideas are there and then you can just kind of run with them as much as possible, right? Like don't hand an editor your first draft from Nano. It's the meanest thing you could possibly do. I mean, I've literally seen some published books, and this is part of the reason that I got into Nano to begin with, is because I literally picked up someone's book from their book release, and it was a Nano project, I swear, that they just published. And I was like, you've got to be kidding. Like, this is bad. Whipped up my purple pen right there at the table when I sat down to read it. So, and then my husband was like, you think you can do better? Great, write a book. I was like, consider it done. Give me 5 minutes. So yeah, that's kind of how I just got into this. But now I'm in ML for a whole like giant region. It's cool though. It's cool. Everything progresses as it should, right? So, all right, I hope you guys got some words on the page. I hope you guys were able to organize some thoughts for everything. If you are looking for the scene beat sheet that I was working on today, if you want to know what that was or whatever, I've got all of these resources for free on my Patreon page. So Patreon, Funky Like Feathers. Tons, like literally tons. I love resources. I love outlining stuff. So there are a ton of resources. There are multiple posts with different resources. So if you go to Patreon, you can find all of these. They are completely free to access. I do not charge you for free writing resources. I got them for free. Why would I charge you for them? All right, so let's see. We got 69 words after lunch. Is such a snail. I got 194 in today's goal, and that's not that. You know what? It's you're close. You know what? You're that much closer than you were to begin with, right? So I mean, keep going. Just give me 5 minutes. Yes, I know. All right, you guys, that is it for right now. If you are in my local area, I will be speaking to Ed later this evening, specifically about building conflict in our stories. So that starts at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I will be talking to him about that tonight. I hope you guys are having fun. These are my dogs that are ready for dinner. So I'm going to go feed the hoodlums, and I will see you guys later. Have fun. See you later. Happy Nano.